When I was like 14, my family and I went to this place in West Virginia called the New River Gorge. It's this really pretty scenic mountainous area of West Virginia. And we went out there for vacation, so we drove all the way. So we went through Indiana and Ohio, and it was actually a really pretty drive. And and so we decided to take this whitewater rafting trip down the New River, which is a pretty intense river. It like had class 4 rapids, but the guide we were with, he seemed really confident, like clearly was like well seasoned at doing these guiding trips. So we're all sure that everything was going to be all right, and so we get on the raft, and it was my family, and then like this dad and his 2 daughters. So it was 8 people all together on this raft, including the guide. And we're going down the river, super fun. We'd stop every once in a while, and there'd be these huge pools that were created by these big boulders in the river, and you could jump into the river from these boulders, and it was unbelievable. And we keep going down the river, and we're starting to get towards the more like intensive rapids. And mind you, like even when you're going off over like a moderately sized one, you really feel it in that raft, right? And you really got to hold on. So we'd gone through like a couple of decent sized rapids, and it wasn't so bad. And we finally get to like the really intense ones, and it's a ride for sure. You're bouncing up and down. You got to hold on this little nylon strap that's like attached to the boat so you don't fall off. And they started getting really intense. And sure enough, one of them, my mom gets bucked like right off the boat, like clear off the boat, like into the water. With white water everywhere, boulders underwater. You can get sucked in there, and your foot caught, and you drown. And this all happens with a span of like 10 seconds, like what I'm about to tell you. So my mom gets bucked off. We're both on the same side. She ends up getting bucked forward. Like, she gets tossed out of the boat forward. And so we pass her. We're like, and this happens really fast. And the boat's passing, and sure enough, I like hold on to the strap and like reach out and grab my mom by her flotation device, like her float, like her jacket thing, whatever. And I'm like 14, so I'm not as big as I am now. I wasn't big as I am now, and I wasn't as strong. And goddamn, I swear to God, I was holding on to my mom for dear life. I thought she was gonna drown, something like that. And I'm just like, so I'm in the boat, and my mom's out of the boat. I'm holding on to her. And my dad like grabbed me, and they like pulled us back, and we got her back in the boat. And then we just kept doing the river trip. And but yeah, sure enough, my mom got kicked off, and grabbed her back in, and everything's all right. But in those short 15 seconds, I think my dad, my brother, and I all shed our pants at the same time. Just out of fear. It was ridiculous. But regardless, it was an exciting experience, and mind you, it was terrifying, but I do not regret it, and I might even do it again.